You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the program Liberty Sports, where they come to you live on Liberty Online Television. Now we Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they get we from. This show they powered by Orange, and me, Mohamed Kamari, bring to you this edition of the program. Today is Saturday, September 28th, and inside this edition of the program, we get a lot more for discuss as we go throw light on the Under-20 winner Shooting Stars, as today they're set for play the grand final against Senegal inside the WAFU Under-20 competition. And same way so inside the program, we also discuss on the chances of we Darling Leon Stars in qualification, and as you see them, we don't play the matches them, you know, one against Chad, and then we also play against Zambia, and they set for play Ivory Coast, and waiting as some of the chances them where Leon Stars get for qualify to that particular competition we get for happen inside Morocco 2025. Well, all this plus more set for you inside the program. Continue for stay with me. The program now Liberty Sports, and it comes to you live on Liberty Online Television. Now all the social media handles them where they watch we from. Don't forget to say yourself when you watch the program. You can make your inputs. Just drop your comments in the comment section, ask your question, and also make your contribution at the program. And same way so you can drop your message on 074 200 545. The program now Liberty Sports, and me, Mohamed Kamari, bring to you this edition of the program. And of course, inside the studio, I deal with two football experts, them, sports experts, them, we can tell we much about the issues them surrounding we Under-20 and same way so the national team we now with Darling Leon Stars. With me at the studio, I deal with a regular voice with a by Santigi Kamara, a journalist where they work for Citizen Radio. They also today for council light on the issues there. Good afternoon and welcome to the program Liberty Sport. Bye.
Good afternoon, Choice viewers.
In Abai Santigi Kamara, and same way so inside the studio, I deal with Dennis Josiah, where himself now a renowned journalist. We don't do extremely well for talk about sport, particularly local sport in the country. Good afternoon, Dennis, and welcome to the program.
Yes, indeed. Good afternoon, Mohamed, and good afternoon, people where they view we live from Liberty Sports.
Thank you very much. Then are the voices of me panelists them where they with me at the studio as we there for talk on a range of issues we get for do with sports. And same way so we go discuss on the new appointments we don't happen so far for the Premier League board. You know, as they don't appoint some set of people them waiting for all the affairs of the Premier League board. We mean say then people then they get for the in charge of the new league we for resume sometimes inside next month. And again the former chairman, you know, we now Luis Seth go carry on with his position as the chairman for the Premier League. But we'll bring to you the list of the one we they don't appoint. Well, with that by, I want to start with you quickly now. Let me look at the Under-20. You know, we see the Under-20 play matches them, and of course we see a very good match with them play inside the semi-final stage as they play against Gambia, and we see them beat Gambia by 3-0. When be a really good result with lots of Sierra Leoneans them be celebrate about that particular one day, and not just the defeat, but again for the very first time in the history of football in a salon, for now we get a team ranging from the national team, the Under-23, Under-15, Under-20. Now they only don't get this opportunity for reach a grand final stage in the international competition. So firstly, as a journalist, what do you make up of this?
I think that is a huge success for football in Sierra Leone, owing to the fact that the investments the government they put into football, therefore they tailor them around health, education, and other things. But at the end of the day, most of the resources they need, they invest them into football. And then when they begin to see dividend into all the efforts we government they do for say they develop football. Because for all you know, football Sierra Leone, they cater for the highest population when it comes to people that really follow football. You know, from the youth to the aged. It's either you're an administrator, you're a footballer, or you're a fan of football. So you see, with this success where the U20 don't get, it continues for the same signals of the talent we get in this country and how we go continue to put resources for continue to invest in the game and continue to give the structures where the game deserve. You know, over period of years, you know, over 2 decades since we country last a football team win a national side last qualified to the finals. It was the U17. They are in the days of Medo Raxiga, Medo Fona, when they play the African Championship. We end up for go final. We also qualified into the World Cup. We then played in 2003. This could be the very first time we continue after the national team we qualified to the AFCON in 2022. This could be probably the third time in this millennium millennium for make we see the country qualify to a stage where they provide with the continental platform. You know, with the results we come from the U20, we being sent into the finals of the WAFU tournament. We also given the ticket for qualify to the U20 African Cup of Nations. We were happening in 2025. I think this now just part of the successes we football only the guy and the investment we government to the continue for put into football don't they yield. You know, I think now today they get for play the grand finals against Senegal. We get for play around 4 p.m. local time. But at the end of the day, you compare Senegal and then Sierra Leone, I think you get beaucoup differences in terms of structures, in terms of the players, in terms of mechanism in every facet. You know, and then now we play them now the grand finals, and over the period of time when we don't play them in all careers of we national team, we hardly knock them down, and then I think this could be a very huge task, you know, for CC we able lower them down and then get the victory today. We will make we bring trophy. Probably the second team we will bring trophy for Sierra Leone football nation and football national team. We will bring laurel for Sierra Leone since the U17. So I think this will be a very huge success. And looking back at the squad and the host of players that we get, you know, we get something for sure after all. All
right, but before we come discuss specifically on the players them and the team selection so far, now let me look at the personality of the coach. When Coach Mohamed Lamine Camara, you know, Coach Emel, we know say he been with the under 20 for a very long time when at the Shooting Stars, and again we see of recent he began to appointment from East Alliance Football Club just after when they released the Ghanaian coach, then they replace him as the head coach. As a journalist and possibly follow sports, we don't get then constantly from other people. After we East Alliance we appoint the man that it will be a huge task for him for able to carry two responsibilities at the same time. So I will assess this particular coach, Coach Emel, with regards to this responsibility we carry in East Alliance coaching grade A club na the Sierra Leone Premier League. We always they compete for the title, and now it prove them back with the under 20. So I want to assess him.
Critically, as somebody who don't follow sports, over the course of time across the world, the moments they appoint a national team coach, I mean a coach, maybe they coach a club team, they appoint them for national assignment, they left all the work in a club and then concentrate on national team. Yeah. But this is here is a difference in Sierra Leone. The structures in place, now they give you time. You know, it makes mockery of resettings and with the standard of how we administrate football in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
You know, you look at what will be happening during time of appointments, prior to your appointments. By then, if you get for train the U20, you also get for training talents for opening the Confederation scope. So you see conflict of interest. Of course, there are other coaches who deserving. I mean, you can appoint them for the national team if actually it's something where you will be on a basis where now a job opportunity.
Okay. Because
when you appoint them, you get on the levity for take full charge or full control over the national team. We're far different from the club. So at the end of the day, once you appoint them, if it's business, you know, if it's business on the side. Now when you don't appoint them, you get on the levity. They resign from club duties and concentrate on the national team. This is where standards they affect we in this country. But here in Sierra Leone, you appoint a coach for the national team, and then you see a coach for a certain club.
Okay.
And the way they tell you the standards of the football. So I think moving forward, he has done well. Of course, he don't with the under 15. He also done with the under 17, and then now he is with the under 20. Overall, we don't see the challenges where either of their sides they don't get. During in terms of the under 17, we nearly qualified to the U17 African Cup of Nations. We missed out due to Senegal.
Yeah.
We be also knocked we out. But this time, I think with the couple of players, we majority of them don't pass through and understand the structures, and then able to do them. But just like I say, it's had a very good record with this U20 side. Like I say initially, this national team with the U20 don't qualify to the AFCON 2025 for U20. Don't be the second team. We not only we don't qualify the country to a continental championship and as well as a World Cup championship, because in 2003 the U17 qualified the country to the World Cup. We have been the U17, and then now we don't see the U20 don't qualify to the U20 African Cup of Nations. I think this is a huge success for a coach like Emil. Of course, in pedigree as a coach, they tell you who that team be. Okay. But the only thing we need a question is there are other coaches. So if you are appointing a coach of the national team, take all in club duties, devoid of who that team be and personality, avoid club duties and concentrate on the national team. This if it means say now work genuinely if they can. But here is a point where I doubt if whether Nawoki gets or just an appointment for coaching the U20 side, and then after that, job is done. But with standards and with time, I think we go get it right. But of course, he has done well as coach.
All right, continue further with me by Santigi Kamara. We are experts, of course. Now journalists we for some time now. We don't around Sierra football and also sports in general. They discuss and also they provide solutions if you say things to go wrong. And it's been at the studio, but I therefore come back to Europe and discuss a bit about the appointments the two appointments with Coach MLA Kai. According to you, say from a journalistic standpoint and somebody that they follow football, they say that's no meets international best practice in terms of football, not the world. Well, we'll come back and discuss more on that. Now, come to Dennis Josiah. Dennis, you watch the under 20 then performance. Of course, now they don't secure the space in the grand final. It's today the grand final will play. Firstly, just give you assessments about the whole competition where the under 20 play. The level and wouldn't come out for each this particular grand final, and the teams that the other countries them where them play. So I assess, the performance of the boys then.
First of all, one for give lot of praise as well to Coach Emil, we na Coach Mohamed Lamin Kamara, we na the Den Musum Stars, and presently they carry the job now Eastern Lions, and that of the U20. I think this is a huge success for Sierra Leone football, more the youth football. Also, we've been see the under 20 side been participate in the WAFU Zone A tournament where now the qualification. So the under 20 African Cup of Nations we go host now Morocco 2025. And we've been see Sierra Leone be in a group with other nations them as well, where don't they do extremely well. Now the U20 side, now the continent more the West African side. Also we see Senegal, now other team as well, where themselves they do extremely well. So like from the group stage, Mohamed Kamara and we've been see Sierra Leone be play against the Republic of Guinea under 20, and we've been get goalless draw with Guinea, and the performance as well from the lads them really been speak volume. Also we've been see Momo I Kamara where a professional footballer where they play in professional football in Portugal as well, be win man of the match. And we've been progress as well and play against the host way na Liberia on the 20 side, and we've been see Sierra Leone been crush Liberia by 3-1. Also we've been see Momo I Kamara as well been get praise for the side called Sierra Leone under 20 national team. And also like the performance on that particular game for the lads them as well not been bad at all. Also we've been see the instruction where the head coach trainer Mohamed Lamine Kamara been give the boys them really themselves been display the quality in the pitch, and we've been see like them be carry the 3 points and also prepare as well for play against Guinea-Bissau. Now the last match also we've been see Guinea-Bissau as well being bowed down to Sierra Leone by 1-0. Also we've been see Nathaniel Jallow where they play for FC Cologne himself been do extremely well in that particular match, and we've been see Sierra Leone be opportune for win that particular match by 1-0, and also we progress to the semis of the U20 WAFO Zone A qualification go to Morocco 2025. Also we've been see Salou Ba where they play for Fritonian Slifa as well been win man of the match on that particular game day, and holistically Mohamed Bangura from the scratch of the U20 we've been see the boys them perform extremely well. Also we see Momo I Kamara when a professional back 2 man of the match performance na the group stage, and we see again in performance against the Gambia under 20 team as well been speak volume, and we've been see Momo I Kamara as well be win man of the match as Sierra Leone been progress to the final of the U20 African Cup of Nations where go host na Morocco 2025. I think this na a huge success. So like viewers them out there, Yusuf where they follow go no say the under 20 side really like the technical team Mohamed Lamine and guys them do extremely well for the boys them, and we've been see themselves been displayed and quality for see they able lift the green, white and blue flag high above the other nations them as well in that particular tournament. And now we they play against the defending champion way in Senegal. And mind you, Senegal under 20 team, they don't do extremely well when it comes to grassroots football. Now the Western, the West. Pardon me, also we see them they don't win this particular Zone A tournament, and they don't progress to the U20 under 20 Nations Cup, and we've been seeing them in go and win as well the competition. So like playing against Sierra Leone, we like Coach Mohamed Lamine ML and in boys them just need for put them out in order. The technical team then just need for do the right thing for CC Sierra Leone able match up to international standard. Nevertheless, like we don't already book we ticket to the U20 African Cup of Nations we go host Morocco, but yet still we still need this trophy for its own back and see our best like we able get a praise from the boys them, and also we able determine then spirit say then we able represent the green, white and blue, the Dali Leon Stars of Sierra Leone and feature Mohamed Kamara.
Alright, Dennis, you talk about the boys them performance. We lots of Sierra Leoneans them appreciate the manner of which the boys them perform, and of course now quickly let we look at the team combination at the pitch of play, because football is not just about goal scoring, even though more important than every other thing at the game. But before this time, Sierra Leoneans believe say we team them from Saloon, national team under 20. You know, we don't get that kind structural football. You know, where somebody goes sit down, watch and enjoy. You know, more of that boom bamboo football we don't play before this time. So how you go look at the team combination, the teamwork at the pitch of play?
Yes, well, that first of all, earlier tell you say I give praise to Coach Mohamed Lamine Kamara ML and in technical team. Trust me, like the performance from the boys them really speak volume. You think about the team combination, right? Like from the goal line to the attack. Trust me, like then they play well composed football. Then connections, really like the passes and more as well on the field. Trust me, and speak volume. We see we play against the Republic of Guinea under 20 team, and we've been see like Sierra Leone being dominate possession. We play against Liberia, we dominate possession, and also we carry the 3 points against them as well. And we play against Guinea-Bissau. The first half of play, you think about the ball possession, we be on top of the game. and the second half of play as well. We've been there on top of the game. Same thing to the Gambian U under 20 team as well. Like we performance as well been there ahead of them far. So you look at the performance from the boys. Them really like they try for ask about or talk about like the team combination. The combination, Mohamed Kamara. Trust me, like Sierra Leone, if I can create 90%, really like then do extremely well. Right. The guys then really compose themselves on the pitch and see them play well constructive football and see them try for lift the country to the heights where plenty people they expect say as well grassroots football for which now the continent. And now we don't book with qualification to the U under 20 tournament where we go host now Morocco 2025. I think now a very good one. I just want to give praise to the technical team. We just pray that them continue the same team back today and see how best them going to win this trophy and bring a camp Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much. In name and that is Josiah. We do with me today for talk about the performance of the national under 20 team way at the Shooting Stars, and same way so we'll discuss on the chances of Leon Stars and qualification to the 2025 World Cup we will be inside Morocco. Sorry, Nations Cup we will be inside Morocco. Well, continue for drop your comments at the comment section and also send me a message on 074-200-545 and make your inputs now the program. The program na Liberty Sports where they come to you live on Liberty Online Television and all the other social media handles them where they get we from. And of course, I come back to you by Santigi Kamara. You know, initially you talk about the standards of football, how football for one at the world. We are in Enoki sound good for one game coach get two jobs at the same time. You coach a club team, then you coach a national team. You know, for you see and say, you know, for me so at all. Now, let me look at the appointments, yeah, because this guy for do it the whole with the FA they play because then anybody responsible for you know administrate football at the country. If you then be don't give appointments to Coach ML as the head coach for the national under 20, then of late we see the Lions come back and appoint this particular coach for serve as their own coach. So whose role you feel say the FA for play for ensure say then go according to the best practice in football?
The FA they guide the principles of the game in this country, and then they prefer the best law we prescribe by FIFA and CAF and FIFA. We FIFA are the world governing body, and then CAF and the regional body or the continental body where they represent Africa. SLF they under them two organizations, and then when it comes to football administration, the best practice across the world, you know, it's so rare for make you see a club coach, the coach national team. There's one thing for the senior national team, they get calendar, they get specific calendar where most of the games and they play, and then when the time they reach, you get waiting and called international break. Club teams, football competitions across the world, they get a break for that period.
Okay.
That's any the teams, the national teams, and they get assignments. That is the different part of the other side. Now for the junior sides, they don't get specific calendar. Okay. You know, and then when you get the appointment, you go just grab one money and say the U20 for go play Wafu competition.
Okay.
Yes, under 17 they go play Wafu competition, and then the club also gets another assignment. As it happened for Eastern Lions with the Confederation Cup, and then we get the appointment of Coach ML for the U20 side. There was like the task being so huge for in a certain way. You get for adjust, okay. You know, for coach national team and then for coach Eastern Lions. So in this case, the FA be there at the right place if genuinely in a job opportunity or a job they offer to ML as a coach. Say, coach, this is the national team. We get a project ahead. Now, for the fact that we appoint you as national team coach for this level. You need to resign to this position where you get now your club and then concentrate on the national team. Because bulk of waiting they go na the national team, not commensurate to waiting they go to the club. Part of waiting they go to the national team, get for do with government resources, taxpayers' money. Yeah. So everything where they go into that part where government they tailor to that project. Therefore, be a genuine service to anybody where they get the opportunity. Because once you fail, you don't fail every structure in the country. That is one. So when we give appointment to national team coaches, let me make sure say the coaching responsibility not coincide with the club. Because at the end of the day, at any time the national team can get to project. At any time they can get program, friendly matches, competitions for play, as well as the club team. And once you get that day, you get yourself to a point where you get job. The work rate for you, they become cumbersome because at the end of the day, you get from member the club, you get from member the national team. So moving forward, for a country or football administration where they go with best practice, international best practice, whereas they offer job to a coach. Because for me, I don't think saying a job that they offer to ML, it's just serving the country at the end of the day, maybe per game basis. Because if this genuinely means now a service to the country or a service where they provide job opportunity for Coach ML, then at the end of the technical team, at the end of the day, it's good that we give all the levity to the national team and then forget about club team affairs. Let the club also appoint another coach, like it happened for other coaches. The best coaches in the world. You get this coach for England. He was a club team coach. I don't know whether they appoint him for can be manager for England. He back off in club duties for the national team. Other coaches as well, where also they take charge of junior levels that in country. As no sooner they get appointment for national team, then they resign from the club for concentrate on national teams. But here is a country where people are not they pay mind to the resources where they go, the investment where government they put into football, because they see like phone.
Right, so according to you, you say with the manner of which Coach Lamine Camara they carry two positions, according to you, you assess and say the FA, you not feel say they appoint Coach Lamine, for carry on that responsibility on contract basis. We mean say something like when the national under 20 gets game, they call and say can they in charge.
Exactly my point, because for honest reasons, if I appoint you, I give you reasons to why you know for go so.
Yeah.
Me being a media personality, at the end of the day, if I work for this medium, it's not possible I go work for other medium. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you appoint me as a coach or you appoint me as a media personality for this, or I apply for this media institution now for work, you don't give me all you guidelines. At the end of the day, I must go by them. But whereas I give you work and then I not give you guidelines, means say I not prepare you for no you roles and responsibilities. Because if I give you work, I give you roles and responsibilities, I give you duties where you know say when once you go against them, you don't go against me office rule. So this is the point. Now, if I give work, I make sure say I provide you the opportunities where they give you livelihood, where they support livelihood, one salary, one I give guiding principles. These are the things. But at the end of the day, to me, I just think say the appointment are just for fun. At the end of the day, you go, you get the duties. You get the games, they pay you where you appear, and then after that day, it's over. I think that is the basis. But at the end of the day, we can see contracts. Even though government and the football association can announce contracts, and they don't appoint this person on 3 years basis.
Yeah. But
the honest part is, there's no point where you go to appoint me for work for the national team, and then they work for another club. So it tells you how dishonest with football administration they, and how we lack leadership. Because if not for leadership elapse, we not go get to the level and the way you go see coach for national team and they see him for club.
Okay, I'll come to you, Dennis. Dana by Santigi Kamara, just again take with regards to Coach Mohamed Lamine Kamara, winner Coach ML, winner the head coach for the national under-20. We end up be the very first coach in Salone for qualify. You know, a team from Sierra Leone na a grand final na any international competition. I think that's a good one. And when you look at the two double role them with the coach they carry na the country has currently they serve as head coach for the under-20, and East Lions we don't appoint him recently for serve as head coach again for East Lions Football Club. I come to you, Dennis. Dennis, we still look at this. Now, we don't begin to see Coach ML don't they give you the result that Salone wants. We don't see we don't appoint coaches them, you know, like for the national team, we don't get foreign coaches there, you know, we take away any side. Now we get to your local coaches there, you understand? Then now we don't see a local coach in Salone. They in charge of the under-20 team, we don't begin to see progress and they don't begin yield dividend. So what do you make of this double role? By arguments that you don't feel say the FA be give contracts to Coach ML, because if you at all them begin contracts, you know, ethical for let the coach they carry two responsibilities at the same time.
Yes, indeed. This now a question let myself don't they ask myself, and also don't they try for deliberate on this particular question where you ask, but the head coach where now Mohamed Lamine Kamara where plenty people they call ML, because like plenty people can misunderstand the whole concept. Some can say the coach being done left the job of Eastern Lions. Some can say the coach still they carry the job of Eastern Lions. Then last I checked, then the coach still get contract with Eastern Lions after they may capture the signature all the way from the club from the Northway in Wusum Stars, yeah. After incredible performance with the club, and we've been see the club in Tottenham fit as well for make Emer replace the Ghanaian coach we being there in charge of Eastern Lions we been left and return back now in country after in contract with the club they don't run out of date. And you look at Mohamed Lamine Kamara Emel, they carry the job for the under-20 Shooting Stars, and also they carry the job of Eastern Lions. That na dual role. Mind like international standard, CAF and FIFA standard, no give you the right or the mandate for make you the carry two jobs at once. We are in you they carry a club, and we are a club where they play at the top tier and at the country, where in the Sierra Leone Premier League, and also you they carry the job as well where now the under-20 national team. You look at the plenty people will just look at say might be not get contract with the FA, because like if you get contract with the FA, most definitely like Mohamed Lamine Kamara Emel no go carry two jobs at once. We are in like you there East Lions, and also you there with the under-20 national team. Plenty people will just look at say the head coach for the under-20 national team just need for stay focused one side and see how best like you go able to build a better team and also represent Sierra Leone at the international stage. And now we see it on already done the lady foundation after years where they been appointed for be the under-20 head coach. And we've been seeing this time around, and we don't qualify Sierra Leone to the first under-20 African Cup of Nations where go host Morocco. And we see in performance the structure way in Giddy boys them really been speak volume. And we've been see like they don't qualify the team to the grand final where go play today at the Samuel Kedo Stadium na Liberia. I think a very good one for see the head coach way na Mohamed Lamine Kamara really like they in attendance for the side called under-20 Shooting Stars of Sierra Leone. So like you ask if the two job way in the carry really like don't match up to international standard, and they're not the do enough for happen as well globally. You look at you're the coach the national team, and also you get club team where you're the coach. I think that no speak volume at all. The coach just need for see how best like and focus on one side and see how best and be able carry the mantle and the responsibility of the one job. But like you be the head coach for the under-20 national team, and also you be the head coach as well for the Eastern Lions Football Club. I think that's not correct at all, Mohamed Kamara.
All right, thank you very much. Dennis Josiah. Of course, we did had a discuss on the national under-20 winner Shooting Stars. As they then go play the grand final against the counterpart winner Senegal. And of course, we also look at the chances of with Darling Leon Stars, then qualification as you see them, they don't play Chad and they also play Zambia, and of course they're set for play Ivory Coast. Well, continue for watch the program and also make your comments to the comment section, and also drop a message on 074-200-545, the program Na Liberty Sports. And of course, I just get a text from one of the football followers, them somebody we don't play for the country and also they work with the FA closely, you understand. It doesn't confirm to me say Coach ML in contract with the under-20 national team that just part-time, like when they get they get any game for play, he can come and can in charge. But after the competition done, if I go back, nine club team winner is the Lions. So it's a makeup of this.
So it makes mockery of the standards in the football administration. I keep saying this, People are too serious in this country. You understand? The administration of football in this country very, 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 very unserious. Now
you say unserious. Somebody will say that a very good time nowadays.
Unserious in the sense. Now. You don't get a release where you don't tell me say you are appointing this person on social basis. At the end of the day, if we come back and tell me say on part-time basis, like it just now a mimicry of this football standards in the country. Because I don't see them in any way. You go appoint me and then tell me say in a part-time way. But thankfully, not to any member of the FA. Say they appoint Coach ML on part-time basis. Now just a football follower. We don't get nothing for doing the administration. He's just around the FA and has nothing to do. So I want to take that in submission as anything serious. When once the FA come and the bank say, waiting that person they say or waiting they say, now lie. Then we will quote the regulations we give me the right for belief say certain things you call it a conflict of interest. In every business organization, you can't run business A and business B at the same time. Now, like I said initially, when once you get junior appointments, most times they don't get specific calendar like the senior national team. So when once the club activities they come, you see say sometimes it coincide with the club with the national team appointment. So when once that they happen, you see say you get yourself boxed up or as to who side you for choose. You see, and then at the club they pay you for the work way they do for them, while the national team self. In most instances, they pay you for the work they do for it. So both sides, you don't get conflict of interest. Where of course there are other competent coaches. We also decide, we also for take that particular role. We will serve in your absence. At the end of the day, once you go to one level, another person can take you step. It's so simple. But where somebody go say na part-time basis, it sounds very, very funny.
Alright, continue for day with me by Santigi Kamara. The program we still watch now, the Liberty Sports, where they come to you live on Liberty Online Television. And me and Mohamed Kamara, they bring to you this edition of the program. Still with me at the studio, I with by Santigi Kamara, we're a sport journalist, and also I with Dennis Josiah, we're himself now another sport journalist. They also can talk on range of issues we get to do with Sierra Leone football. Quickly by, we just don't get a release, we just don't come in. Remember, we see a list where they go around social media outside and say we say that appoint new people and we for carry on the functions of the new Premier League where for can kickstart. Of course, we just get a Premier League where they say I just want to read that vividly for viewers them where they watch the program. Disclaimer on the press in relation to the appointment of members of the Premier League board for the 2024-2025 season. The attention of members of the executive committee of SLFA has been drawn to a purported press release dated 27 September 2024 issued out by the media department of SLFA naming officials to serve in the league board as appointees of the SLFA. We would like to state clearly that the members of the executive committee of SLFA that has the sole mandate based on the SLFA statute 2019 as amended of appointing the four officials to serve in the Premier League board, including the chairperson, have in a letter dated 25th September 2024 written to the president rejected the appointment of Mr. Victor Luis as the chairman of the league board. On that note, we are calling on the membership of SLFA and the wider public in particular not to countenance short press release as it does not reflect the true and proper view of the Sierra Leone Football Association, and those appointments are null and void. We will communicate to you in due course as to the composition of the leadership and members of the Premier League Board 2024-2025. So these are just a release when they come in, you know. So we see a first one we come outside and say we say you get sets of people and we get for one the affairs of the league. We get for kickstart 2024-2025 Sierra Leone Premier League. But we will come and discuss on this particular press release when I disclaimer of that particular you know, press release we be on the go on that social media say they don't appoint set of people and we will carry on with the you know, responsibility of the Premier League we get for kickstart in the country. But we're going to come and look at this particular press release quickly. Dennis, I want to shift a bit from the appointment of Coach Mohamed Lamine Camara, you know, as by they still pinpoint say enough for Biso at all. And of course we all know how football they run. But again, we will continue for follow up on this because we don't see say Coach ML don't begin giving the results. When we as Sierra Leoneans, people who follow football, we always happy and we appreciate, you know, Coach ML, this particular performance we put on with the boys them for qualify the country to a grand final stage, which is the one for which the team all the very best and for ensure say they're able to bring the glory back home where each and every Sierra Leonean, you will celebrate, you will be happy for let you see your country qualify to that particular stage in football and also crown as a champion. And of course, we will continue with the discussion and we will still continue with the program. I come to you, Dennis. Today we set for play Senegal, and remember Senegal, they don't go 4 times in the grand final and they don't win a one, and still then are the defending champion. We get for play them today inside the grand final of this particular competition. So now we look at the chances of the Shooting Stars on a 20 team for win this particular grand final today.
Yes, you look at Senegal, then be the defending champion for this particular U20 Wafu Zone A, and also the tournaments where they've been taking part. But like you look at the mighty under-20 Shooting Stars of Sierra Leone under the leadership of Coach Mohamed Lamine Camara ML, trust me, like for this particular tournament, the boys them really do extremely well. So like we already booked with ticket to the under-20 African Cup of Nations where they will host next year in Morocco, and also with the trials at all best for CC Sierra Leone as well able emerge as the winner for the Wafu Zone A final today at the Samuel Kedo Stadium in Liberia. You look at the chance we've been see Senegal as well been edged past Guinea by 2-0 na the semis, and also Sierra Leone be edged past the Republic of Gambia under 20 national team by 3-1, and now then they play in the grand final. And you look at the Senegal under 20 national team compared to that of the Shooting Stars, where like you go look at them say now 2 equal squad. Just that today, it all depends if the head coach Mohamed Lamine Camara together with a technical team then do the best selection for make Sierra Leone crown as champion for the Wafu Zone A international tournament where they play in Liberia, and the final will play 4 p.m. this afternoon. As we see the third place already, the match will kickstart at any time from now. Also we go see Gambia under 20 go play against Guinea under 20 for fight for the bronze medal, and also for the silver and gold medal we go see Sierra Leone go play against Senegal at exactly 4 p.m. So like you look at the chances, it all depends if the head coach Wayne Emel together with the technical team then do the best selection for make we get the required results and see Sierra Leone win this particular trophy. And also this is a step in the right direction, and this completely don't show say grassroots football don't they take U-turn so far in Sierra Leone. Right. Also we see young lads them as well where they represent different Premier League clubs, and also they perform extremely well and win the heart of the technical team, the head coach Wayne Emel, and call them players then they invite them for kickstart training, and finally and then get in final squad way and they travel with Go Liberia, and the squad really don't live up to expectation as we see they know which the grand final. It all depends if you do the best selection for play against Senegal. And mind you, Senegal grassroots football far different from Sierra Leone. Then don't they do extremely well, and even last year to year before last then dominate African football when it comes to the grassroots. We see they win the under-17 African Cup of Nations Under-20 African Cup of Nations, Under-23 African Cup of Nations, and also the senior national team as well win the African Cup of Nations 2019. So you look at the pace when it comes to grassroots football. Trust me, you not go compare to Sierra Leone, because now we don't make the waves. Apart from the 2003 under-17 national team, we've been performing extremely well and been qualified to the Under-17 World Cup by then, after they've been played which now the semis of the Under-17 African Cup of Nations.
Right.
So now you look at this present squad. Trust me, the squad really formidable, and a squad we're ready for deliver for the people of Sierra Leone, and CC then match victorious into the final against the Senegalese side we go play at exactly 4 p.m. Mohamed Kamara.
All right, thank you very much. Then it's Josiah. Continue for the with me at the program. I come to you by. Before we come discuss on this particular release, we just come in. Quickly, now we look at the grand final today, where the Shooting Stars of Sierra Leone, the under-20 team, set for play against Senegal, inside the grand final. So, how you assess, that particular match day, and what if you say Coach Emel for do for ensure say we count as a champion?
Of course, we don't show for be one of the best teams since the competition starts, because we only do one game. We be happy for being first game. Since then, we have been winning, and we don't say, of course, we are one of the better sides in the competition. And reaching to the finals means we get much for offer for the country. So if that be the case, every other Sierra they expect a win, but at the end of the day, they play against Senegal. For a very long time, we don't get win against Senegal in any level of we football structures. So this time, I think it puts us in a better position where we rewrite the history. We separate we and Senegal. So going today into the finals day, we need for offer the best for the country. The boys need for offer the best for the country, and then irrespective of waiting in the face currently. But of course, it has to be win for the country, and then Coach Emel gets a huge task. Of course, he has qualified the country to the AFCON, win at the U20 tournament. Now winning the WAFU tournament, win at the qualification stage. I think it will put her in a better position for the country, and as well, it will bring glory and laurels to the country as well.
All right, so now we look at this release. We just come in. We get to do with the disclaimer we make on that particular press release. Maybe they go around social media about appointing certain people and we for one the 2024-2025 Sierra Leone Premier League. And we now just get another press release. We come and debunk that particular press release. They say they're null and void, and then consider them for being baseless one.
You see, when I talk football, I talk with the genuine, with honesty. You understand? And when I say on serious, I mean them. These are the things where you also have a question about any serious footballing nation or any footballing administration. We mean well for administer the game to the best of your ability. For every other appointment we have to do with national football administration of this country, it could be the Premier League board, it could be the national team, it could be whatever cadre. You get to pass through the executive committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association, what they call the ESCO. In this case, the appointment of the new Premier League board, we don't bring this disclaimer. They tell you, say there are problems when they boil down around the administration of the game, and dishonest in one part of them. For every appointment, just like I said, they pass through the ESCO. But when once the appointment will pass through ESCO no certify the appointment, it becomes invalid.
Yeah.
So on grounds where we don't appoint Victor Luis, for he appoint him as chairman of the Premier League board, and now we don't see a presser where they disclaim the appointment. It tells you, say, we totally no honest to the administration of football at this country. Imagine, I continue for say this. But part of the investment where the government they put into football, for they go, then resources and therefore they go into the education sector, to the health sector. By the end of the day, then they decide for tailor up to football. But the same people that they put on part no look serious about the administration of the game. So these things and more, they put the game back and forth. So initially we don't get a release we come up from the Football Association. We say that they appoint certain people them. On which basis? Who that they appoint them? Who that they certify the appointment? And now we don't see the ESCO. We make up of the executive members of the Football Association. Now they put a disclaimer. It tells you one thing that with Football Association, they at a point where you need questions for answer.
And if you look, that particular first release will be come recently, outside they appoint set of people. If I could go through that release, they appoint Victor Luis for serve as a chairman, and also then get Daniel S. Momo, Brahma S. Toure, Abdul Malik Conte, and also for the Premier League club representative, we see them we get Alpha Umar Oba, and from Bantal Football Club, Tamba, is it Kaibanja from Diamond Stars, and also Musa Pakawa from Star Sports Academy. So this now be the people we made up of this particular list of appointees. Then now we don't see this new one come on. They disclaim that particular release day.
You know, just like as I continue to say, this first one come from the FA, and this other one now come from the other side. We make up of the executive committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association.
Yeah.
The administration of the game, they as a serious I don't know how to put it, but it in the hands in the wrong hands.
You say in the wrong hands.
Of the game they in the wrong hands. In a certain way.
I want to let you clarify. If you say they're in the wrong hands, because the FA gets a current president, winner Thomas Daddy Brahma, with the executive member, then they run the affairs of football in the country. So if you say they're in the wrong hands,
in the wrong hands in the sense, for any time where you administrate the game, you go for FA with everything, whether with procedures, regulations, rules, or as the case may be.
So the one they did at the FA now.
So they can. And situations like that one day, they preempt you for belief say, then people like they not sabi waiting they happen around the administrating the game. Because if you know waiting they happen around administrating the game, you can't put people like for one the top tier league of the country, the top flight league, and then you don't get the veto of the EXCO members. So it tells you why we need serious minded and then serious administration of the game in this country. You know, and now the FA appoints the board chairman, the board way for lead we. Now what's it happen? During the past league, we had a lot of issues where they happen. We see outside government being to NSA they provide 2.9 billion.
Okay.
Where the current money when at the million now 2.9 thousand leon. We mean say that one day enough for take we to the league, for end the league, and then award the star prize to the champions and the runners up. It not just star play. We get sponsorship from Leon Rock Metal Company. We've been giving up to $80,000 sponsorship, brand sponsorship. We change the league entire name to Leon Rock Premier League. At the end of the day, what's happen? The league end, we don't even know how the money don't pass. Up to now, until this date, 3 months ago since the league end, the champions don't receive their money. And now at this point, we also want to appoint the same chairman for we lead the Premier League board. Questions they're there for answer. Like I continue to say, if people are honest to themselves, they will administrate the game. But when once we have one for being dishonesty and one for being the people the way we think say now they support you and they with we land we football helpless. And this is not the case the way we don't see.
Right.
Now we want to appoint Victor Luis as the next. We want for you appoint as the board chairman. Now under Victor Luis in past administration as chairman of the Premier League board.
Yeah.
They organized the Premier League award closing ceremony while there was a match to play. Where that match they get court case where we there inside. And
that they refer to the match between City Council
and Liverpool Strikers. They make certain appointments or nominations of players where they go award where in other civilized football competitions in the world, respected organizations first the people wey get criteria for vote, wey meet the criteria for vote, first can be journalists, secondly can be coaches, and when they get the right for votes for when they make nominations for certain people. But here is a case where somebody will just sit on a one round table, they decide for me.
Yeah, but the previous time, the head of the media and communication for SLF for the Premier League board, Bidina also AKK, it tell me about how the procedure they go. It said and get journalists them with the votes, and other people them we entitled for votes. We get for votes doing that process.
Well, I don't think say a day to the knowledge of any journalist. Besides, except sometimes for the one they will say that they close to the administration, or when the administration they see as fine people, that it puts under the fine people. Okay. But if ever you know you are a journalist today, I think you said about the idea of that. You ever get idea of that, sir?
All right, continue for the speed. Quickly, I just bring Dennis inside. Viewers, continue for drop your comments in the comment section, and also send me message on 074 200 545. The program na Liberty Sports, when they come to you live on Liberty Online Television. Of course, we always keep prioritizing the local football. This is our way for contributes to the development of sport in Sierra Leone. And of course, today we look at the under 20, the chances for qualify. And same way, so quickly inside the program, we're going to discuss about with Dali Leon Stars, the chances also for qualify. So you know, the under 20, the grand final already they play. When you look at how the chances stand for we crown as a champion inside that particular grand final day. I come to you, Dennis. We won for resume the Premier League, the Sierra Leone Premier League, won for return back, and up to this time we the winner we Bo Rangers and the runners up Bantal Football Club up to this time they before receive the star prize and the runners up. So how you go assess the running of football in Sierra Leone? For the league done up to this time, another one for starts. The first night is a command maybe win the previous league, not get starts in it.
Yes, Mohamed Kamara, like this night setback for Sierra Leone football. We just put things straight, right? Like a winner for a country top tier league, winner the Sierra Leone, then Sierra Leone Europe Premier League. Really like the league don't end, and Bo Rangers we don't count as champion, and also Bantan FC as well we don't finish as runners up. We are in, then they be even need for present the check to the teams them, the team where them crown them, right? Like the Bo Rangers and that of the runners up when Bantan FC we been last played and last match na put local, but right now they themselves for below receive them check for the runners-up star prize, and also Bo Rangers then they count them na the Bo South Arena 6,000 capacity stadium na Bo City outside them for we don't supposed to present to them the check. So like you look at up till now the teams they not able to receive their money yet. This is not a good one at all. And now Premier League set for commence next month where they don't announce the date, despite we don't see disclaimer as well from the first list where then we don't pull na door the people who for carry the responsibility of the Sierra Leone Premier League, as we see disclaimer from another set of people as well don't condemn say them people they're not credible as well for carry on with the responsibility of the country top tier league. But honestly speaking, there be need for them present the check to the two teams them as well we supposed for and the cash now the 10 Young Premier League Mohamed Kamara, and we see Bo Rangers yet still not receive them star prize, and also Bantan FC still not receive the runners up money yet for the 10 Young Premier League, which of course then get mining company where the Young mining company where the leading mining company in Sierra Leone will become on board and CC then self able render support to the country top tier league where the Sierra Leone Premier League as they be crowned them, but we see yet still not able to receive the star prize. I think this is not a good one at all for Sierra Leone football.
All right, this is not a good one for Sierra Leone football. That's Dennis Josiah been making submission with regards to the star prize way up to this time. Bo Rangers not able to receive, and also the runners up prize we Bantam not able to receive from the past league we be organized that the Sierra Leone Premier League, and of course under the leadership of Victor Luis as the chairman. Up to this time, Bo Rangers gets the money it, Bantal Football Club self not get the money it, and then they're about to reorganize another competition again. I think say before the organized competition, if you settle the 1-0 first way we don't win, yeah, that will show how credible the competition be, because we be see sponsors then become on board the Rock and also the government of Sierra Leone to NSA, then say begin their own support. So it's surprising for us up to this step, star prize maybe reach at the hands of the winners they made. Well, we will continue on this discussion in the steps subsequent programs then on Liberty Sports. Quickly, by how you assess the performance of the national team, Leon Stars. We don't play 2 games, one against Chad and Zambia. We will play Ivory Coast again, win another powerhouse in terms of African football. You see chances for Vidal Leon Stars to qualify?
The only chance we get now for win against Ivory Coast. If we can win against Ivory Coast, we can get it can put you into a better place where probably we can see what will happen. Because at the end of the day, there is a team in the group winner Chad where, like, you can call them points donors. The only team who will beat in the group. If you know it will be the least team in the group, then you get questions for ask yourself whether you will qualify. Now it's time for we able to get out with us and play against Ivory Coast. Now we get Ivory Coast home and away the 11th and the 15th of next month. We get for play them first now Ivory Coast, and then they get only probably Liberia or Morocco. If we win both matches, it will put you in a better place. But if we fail in both matches, we can't win any of them, then we're out totally.
All right. Dennis, I come to you. What are the chances of Leon Stars qualification?
Let me just say that Leon Stars of Sierra Leone chances for qualify to the African Cup of Nations and Morocco 2025. It all depends if we able to get a win against the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. We don't announce then squad for face that Leon Stars of Sierra Leone in a double header. We just need to get either 4 points or 6 points against the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. Depend on the results as well. With Zambia go play against the Republic of Chad. One up there go say then a point donor, but trust me, this is football, this is Africa. Everything might happen, everything can happen. So that Leon Stars of Sierra Leone just need 4 points against the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, where that could make them stand better chance for qualify to the African Cup of Nations, go to Morocco 2025.
All right, thank you very much. In name now Dennis Josiah, we just again submission with regards to the chances of Vidal Leon Stars for qualify. Of course, I just want to take one message where they come up from one of the viewers, Wena Meadow. They say, Mr. Producer, please tell By Santigi to retract his statement that the FA is unserious. Because that's how Meadow, they hate that particular concept.